Hi, everybody. Laura here. Thanks so much for joining me. Today, I wanted to share with you a project I made using the latest June card kit by Simon Says Stamp. Here's a little peek at the card. Now, you can see I really went to town with the die that comes in the kit. It's this awesome little circle, smile circle die. What it looks like. So cool. Even if you're not interested in buying the kit, you can still buy this die separately, and it's just awesome. I love smile. Anytime you can send somebody something to bring a smile on their face, I think it's the way to go. So here's what I want to do. This little die is about 1.5 inches all the way around. So I'm going to make 1.5 inch square stencil. This is just a scrap piece of cardstock, and I'm drawing a square that's going to be a guide for my X-Acto knife. And you can see here how my square is way off center, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It would have been nice if I would have got a center, but it does not matter. I'm just totally using my T-square ruler that's about to die because I keep slamming it in my drawer and both sides of it are getting smashed. Okay, so now I cut that with my X-Acto knife. Here you go. This is just a quick, simple DIY square stencil that is the perfect size to fit around that smile circle die. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to make 6 squares using this mask that all fit in the center of this little panel. Follow along. I hope I haven't lost you, but I have a method to my madness, I think. Anyway, okay, I'm starting with dull pink. And I am just going to blend this in. I'm going to try to do a little darker on the bottom, a little lighter on the top. Got to have a little ombre with my rainbow. It's like a little peanut butter with my jelly. I'm one of those people that loves jelly with my peanut butter. Now, the rest of my family, they just want peanut butter. They never want jelly with it. And I'm like, I cannot just have peanut butter. I mean, I can, but I much rather prefer to have jelly with it. So it's kind of like my rainbow. It's much better with a little ombre. So you can see what I'm doing. Now this is green apple. And then next will be sunshine. Yeah, I'm working on my typical rainbow bright colors. And this whole kit kind of has a rainbow bright cheerful kind of vibe going on with it, which is right up my alley, and I love it. I love the stamp set included with it. I always love when you can get a die in a card kit. And oh, hello, awesome rainbow washi tape, great pattern paper. It's just a win-win. There's so much you can do with it if I just get some more hours in my day. So my last square, I'm using hydrangea, and you can see that my mask is getting very, very dirty. And this is all finished. I'll erase all those pencil marks around. And then what I'm going to do is take my multi-matte medium glue, which I bought one of those needle tip. Have you seen that needle tip bottles? You just take the cap off, put it on the multi-matte medium bottle, and then you've got this needle tip application, which makes gluing things, especially like this die, which is really fine and detailed, you can get in there. And it's also great for gluing sequins. You know, you always want to have well, not always, but sometimes you want to have a very fine tip application with your glue. And adding this little needle tip to my bottle is just, I love it. And then now I've adhered my last little smile circle die. And then I'll take that top part of I guess that would be called the negative part. And I'm using that as a guide to place the dot on my eye on each one. I use it as a guide so that I get it right in the perfect spot. This also helps me for each one of these die cuts to get my dot in the same consistent spot. I know there's a name for that dot. Somebody once told me the name for that dot on the eye, and I can't remember it for the life of me. Anyhow, moving on, I'm adding some fun foam to the back. This is my new thing I love to do. Instead of using all my foam tape, I use a little fun foam if I have a big area that I want to pop up. And from what I've heard, this fun foam holds up really well in the mail. So I'm going to pop this card in the mail. You bet your bottom dollar. Okay, so now I'm stamping a sentiment on the inside. And this is the stamp set that comes in the card kit called Smile and Happy. Is it Smile and Happy? It's Happy and Smile. Get it right, Laura. Okay, so this card is finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this card brings a smile to your face. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.